Next 1.5 hours, and we'll be discussing about wide range of planning process and how we can make the positive transformation through the planning process. Any international delegates? So international delegates, can you please raise your hand? Okay. From Indonesia? And from India? Malaysia? And here? Philippines. Mahabuhay? Oh, Mahabuhay. And from Ireland. Wow, it's almost all Asia, Europe. Okay, 2 continents. Okay, so this is really very diverse group, and I request all of you to share your experience, how you could able to bring positive transformation in your organization and how you have initiated that. Our life is connected with this status of time. Childhood was our past, and how could I say young? Okay, I'm young, so all of we are young, and maybe some of we are current young, some of we are former youngs, right? So, and world is our future. So this is very connected.
So we are always young.
Sorry?
We are always young.
Always young, like you. So this is our time, this is our life. We are playing with this status of time. Highest for the present?
Wow, wonderful.
Wow. Yes, please come. Please come. Wow. So how much highest for the future?
Highest for the future.
So no highest for the past. Okay.
Present.
So I have questions. Why you give highest for the present?
Past is past.
Okay.
Present time is the most important time. Future is uncertain.
I gave the highest marks to present because I think what we do in the present will change the future.
Okay.
Present is under my control. I have no control over my past. It's gone. And I've moved on, and future will see what happens in present.
In the present, we have the experience of the past time, and we have some planning for the future time. So the present is the most important.
Smart to future. We are here to child-friendly governance planning. Its planning is for future, not for present. What we plan here, we will achieve in the future.
Okay.
That's why I give highest mark.
Have given top priority for the future. Because past is already past.
Okay.
Present also, while making plan, it becomes past.
Okay.
That's why I given top priority for the future.
So I gave 40 equal marks for the present and future.
Okay.
Because the present will lead to future.
Okay. We have some guiding principle in Eastern philosophy, in West also. Realities is changed on focusing on right time and with right efforts. So is that okay? 100%. 100%. Okay. So considering this fact, the whole world was running behind problem-solving approach. The guiding principle of whole planners was based on problem-solving approach. Find out the problem, find out the root cause of the problem, and develop the action plan to solve the problem. And the ultimate goal of planners, of organization, was that solution of the problem is the change. Are we working just to solve the problem, or just we want to create some new thing? So there are 2 words always we need to remember, a planner need to remember. Change happens, it's like incremental change or transformative change. If you are looking for incremental change, you don't need to do hard work. That happens slowly and gradually.
degree of imagination, of course, was very high, and it sometimes from limiting to 20s and unlimiting beyond 20s.
Right.
That was the imagination. And then we dreamed as a better world for children. And then harmonization with people will be there, and each one caring to everyone. That was the first dream we did. And then the government will be much more responsive and periodically elected. We are suffering from that type of problems recently, and we believe that responsive government will be there. So listening to the children, so caring of them, respecting their voices. And then another child-friendly cities will be developed, and by creating a lot of child-friendly infrastructure. Just seen in the picture that was envisioned in our groups, that is dreamed. And then the child-friendly infrastructure will be in place, that is dreamed out. The recreation centers, then parks, lot of, then the school, child-friendly schools, that is dreamed out. And a sufficient budget will be allocated for children. Each local government are responsible to that in. And then discriminative laws and policies will be at least amended, or those will be repealed. And there will be placed a good legislative environment for children, that is also envisioned. And then much more explore to potentials, develop markets, developments will be there. And then children capacity will be enhanced, and we envision that our children in our society, every children will have that much capacity as presented in the previous videos. And we dream that our children are so good, so nice.
Great.
So that is all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Understanding about the situation, coming situation, and there will be no more conflict. That is beauty of Appreciative Inquiry. We can make the common dream of whole Nepalese population through these methods. What sort of Nepal you want to look by 2020? We can create whole Nepal's common dream, whole Nepalese common dream. So that is the beauty. We can incorporate whole system in a room. If we can make the common dream, there will be no conflict in the community. Right.
From you to give the background information on what is the inquiry approach, and just to give information so that we base.
You can pass them.
Very comprehensive exercise, and we learn from each to other. Very good experience we learn from the participants or another friends, another partner. We share our experience, and we gain more things from the facilitator, and we learn something from the past and do something at the present, and we'll do something in the future. Thank you very much.
Especially we talk about a paradigm shift and having a positive outlook, because most of the time we want to focus on issues and problems, and that's no matter what kind of education, training and all we have. Once we are in the field and we see the stark reality of the issues, we always want to focus on that, and especially when we are dealing with policymakers, we always try to bring that point out. And it's very interesting because in my organization, we are having this whole discourse where we are talking about how do we change our messages, especially like prevention of violence against young children. We are saying when we talk to people who are not involved in this, because here it's again a group of committed people, people who work in the same arena, but when you're talking to people who don't work in this area, in this sector, and we talk about the issues, they suddenly just switch off. So how do we engage more people? And I think having this appreciative inquiry, changing the way we message is more positive, and how we can include more stakeholders in the kind of work we do.
It is a very good session. I hope to continue next time also, next day also. I found that if we want to transform or change something, somehow, somewhere,
first we have to transform ourselves, myself, number one. Number two, focusing on positive core, not any other else. For example, now onwards, I will talk only prosperity, not poverty. Thank you.
I found the session is very interesting. And this session also give us the deep level learning. As you know, there are 4 levels of learning. One is the all level learning, another is knowledge level learning, third one is the skill level learning. And this learning, as I found, is adoption level of learning, very deep learning that we can replicate in our personal life, in our organizational life. That's why I am very much impressed with the session. Thank you.
In this whole process, what I found, we are getting new ideas and positive thought from everyone, and getting commitment and convictions for paradigm shift.
Okay, thank you, sir. The Appreciative Inquiry, we can engage 5,000 people at a time. Tomorrow I will share you how David Ryder engaged 500 business leaders in a room and made the business policy in 2004. So I have done with 800 school students. So here we can develop the consensus decision by this process. So we call it whole system approach or systemic approach.
So the common dream we designed is that city's beauty with all citizens having duty.
Wow.
So that's what we dreamed. The group dreamed. However, it is coordinated with all the activities we have designed. The dream was anchored with child-friendly cities. That's what the dream is. Thank you. Roads, parks, schools parallelly designed child-friendly. Green and clean cities, gardens, flowers. Cities having child-friendly transportation. Parents loving kids, kids honor the society. Rivers, pools, clean where kids can play and enjoy. All children healthy and educated. That's what the cream of the dream was. Cities, beauty with all citizens having duty.
Okay, great.
Here we have come to a conclusion that we have visioned a world by 2020 that the best virtued world, having happiness as a lasting satisfaction in all in the faces of all have been seen.
Breathe lot of green spaces, open spaces, parks, lot of birds in our city, so that our children do not have to go to zoo to see the birds. And water, ducks, fish, everything, and where they can see the open sky, because nowadays in big cities we hardly see the open sky or the stars. Our roads would be child-friendly, people-friendly, with pedestrian lanes and bikers lanes. Street lights everywhere, more people on the road walking rather than in their cars or buses and trucks. So less traffic, less pollution, all the facilities in place. All of us felt that as individuals working in organizations, as individuals, we would all work together. And the end of it, our dream is to see this smiling faces and to make all children everyone's business.
I see the children all playing, including the handicapped children, black, white, there is no discrimination among them. I can feel the warmth and respect between these people. Not only playing, some children were also reading the books with alongside the nature. I see the cities organized. There is a wide road along the cities, proper traffic system. Children are getting first priority in the vehicle. There is a subway for crossing the road for the children. There is even the proper drainage system and the good supply of drinking water. But as we are talking about the 2020, the population is increasing. So for the settlement, there is a deforestation going on. So my organization is working to save the trees. So we'll have agreed societies for saving the trees. Thank you.
Okay.
We can conclude that in our group we have also similar dreams among the members, that we have dream that we have a better places for children, for people and children, open spaces for people and kids, such as open garden, houses open for encouraging and park-friendly for children, and also life quality of people have improved, and also better places for children. And actually, Professor Isami here, he's very good in painting, and he made what our dream more visible. And this is actually what our dreams. You can see here that street is open for kids here and children rather than cars. And there also houses are open for encouraging communication and mutual help. There are also common garden and park friendly for children.
Okay, great. Great, Professor. That is very important for us in developing our CLC in our country. And based on this presentation, I come to the conclusion that CLC play actually is a new way in this planning that truly make a reality of improving best quality of all people and good quality of environment with all the nature heritage. All the infrastructure carry the children, and tangible and intangible environment would be make happy life of all levels of the people with friendliness life.
Thank you, sir. Anyone?
So really there is no words, only emotional expression to express our gratitude. But here is Khada. Thank you very much for this knowledge sharing. Yes, sir. Yes. Contribution is attitude. Contributing is attitude. Congratulations. Good thing. Yes. Congratulations. स्वागत त त्यही छ त्रिशुली भित्र कति मेगावाट छ कति